Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you guys an eyebrow tutorial. Just something that I learned to do by myself because as a college student I cannot afford $20 eyebrow appointments every 2 weeks. So I decided to share some of my tips with you guys. So stay tuned.
For this tutorial, you will need skin calming lotion, an eyebrow brush, an electric trimmer, scissors, a card, eyebrow powder, a makeup brush, and eyeliner.
So the first thing I do is go in with my brush and brush my eyebrow hairs up, and then I go along with the scissors and I cut them. So I'm gonna do that. And try not to cut them so low, because if you're like me and trying to grow out your eyebrows, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. So just try to keep them low. And I'm not going to touch these hairs because my eyebrows are really thin at the end, so I'm trying to grow them out. But if you'd like to, you can also go and cut them as well. So I brushed out the hairs on both of my eyebrows and cut them with my scissors. Now I'm going to go in with either a credit card, anything, my card, and I'm going to make a white line with my white eyeliner over my eyebrow. So I'm going to go in like this, line it, and then make a straight line like that. And then for the front of my eyebrow, I'm going to align it with the outer lobe of my nose and make sure it's very straight. Oh, this is hard to do. And then I'm going to make a straight line. Nope, totally off. Okay. Line it with mine. I'm going to line it with the outer lobe of my nose. Make a straight line there. Like so. And then I'm going to take the end of my eyebrow should align with the end of my nose. Like that. And then, of course, your arch of your eyebrow should line up with the side of the pupil of your eye. So my eye is here. I'm going to go in the edge of my nose and the edge of the pupil of my eye. And then I'm just going to trace it all around. And I line the bottom of my eyebrow. And again with the end of the eyebrow. And the top. Like that. So now that I lined my eyebrow, I'm just going to make sure that I made a thick line all the way around in my white eyeliner. And now that I have that, I'm going to go in with my So for time consuming purposes, I'm only going to do one eyebrow, but of course you can repeat the steps for your other eyebrow once you finish the first one first. So now I'm just going to go in and pick the tiny hairs along the white lines with my tweezers. And also during this process you can add Vaseline to it as well, just so it doesn't hurt as much when you're pulling out the hairs, but I didn't choose to do that during this video. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with my handy dandy buzzer thing. It's an automatic battery powered trimmer. I'm just going to go in and be very careful. So I trim along my unibrow area, and I'm very, very careful when I do above and below my eyebrow so I don't accidentally trim it off. But that's how you get rid of the pesky, areas around this side of your eyebrow, you know, when they're really, really thin. The tiny hairs around your eyebrows are way easier to get with a trimmer rather than the tweezers. It's also easier and less painful to do than using wax or anything like that. I personally don't trust myself with wax, so I go in with my trimmer.
So now I'm just wiping the white eyeliner off of my eyebrow so I can get ready to shade it in.
And then I just go in and fill in my eyebrows. So I'm filling in my eyebrows with a regular brush that I got from Ulta. It's an It brush, and I love it because of the very, very, very thin edge that at least used to have before I destroyed it. But I'm going in with my NYX eyebrow cake powder. I'm just going in with the black, and like I said, I'm trying to grow out the ends of my eyebrows since they're quite non-existent. And I'm just going to quickly shade that in. And also, if you find yourself getting really irritated with plucking and the brushing and the trimming with the electric trimmer, I recommend getting some skin calming lotion from your local beauty store. I got this from Sally's from a few years back for like $5. So it's easy just to dab on with a cotton ball and just let it dry, and your eyebrows will be snatched like you came straight out of a nail salon, or like me, I go to Ulta to get my eyebrows done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was easy, and I hope to produce a lot more tutorials in the future. If you like this video, please leave a comment or like it, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.
Now I gotta dead there. So low key.